Hi. I wanted some dessert. So, I had a little bit of cherry pie filling left, and I decided to fix me a couple of cherry pies, kind of like the ones you get at McDonald's, only usually theirs is apple. Well, I'm going to make some little cherry ones like similar to that. Not exactly like it, but similar. First, I got to have me some flour. And I'm not going to use much because I'm just going to fix 2 little ones. I'm not going to make a whole bunch of them. I think I'm going to start out with about a 1/2 cup of flour. I'm going to use just a little bit of oil. And this is olive oil. And since I'm only going to make 2 little ones, I'm not even going to use a whole egg. I mean, I'll use a whole egg, but part of it is going to be to base the outside of the dough. So I'm just going to beat this egg up a little bit. I'm going to put about half of it in there. I am going to get a little bit of vanilla, and I forgot to get it out. Let's see where my vanilla is. You want to go out, little buddy? Go ahead. No, you're standing at the door like you want to go out, but you decided you don't want to. I don't blame him. It's too hot out there. He's been in here most of the day trying to cool off. And I'm just going to put like a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. And that'll be plenty. I'm going to step on you. He's right at my feet every time I move. I'm going to put about a 1/2 teaspoon of sugar in there. Mix it around. And I'm not going to be real fancy. I'm just going to put a little bit of water in it. I'm just making a little bit of pastry. And this is probably going to be more than I need. And that, like a little over 1/2 cup of flour is enough to make your dough and have enough flour in the bottom of your bowl to kind of knead your dough together, and then hopefully to roll it out. So you shouldn't have to add any more flour, hopefully. Move this out of the way. I may need to move this back a little bit. So you can see what I'm doing here. may need just a little bit more to get this rolled out. And I'm just going to go with like an oblong. Because I don't have much filling. I think I got enough filling to do maybe 2 of these. Just kind of square it up a little bit. I didn't put quite enough flour down. Oh, rats. Let's get it up and do it over because I didn't get enough. Because I got to be able to get it up without tearing it up. And that'll be the hardest part. Really. Yeah, you can rub your dough along your counter just to get up the excess dough that was sticking. I had it too wet, actually, too. That's one reason it was sticking to the counter. If you don't knead it enough and get enough flour in there versus your liquid, it'll do that. Now let's try this again. Because I want plenty of flour under it. I don't want it to stick to the counter. Don't want it to stick to the rolling pin either. I actually probably could have made 3 out of that. But oh well. Take a little bit of the egg mixture, and I'm just going to put this around the edges where I'm going to put it together. And they're not shaped exactly vertical, oblong or square, it doesn't matter. You can get fancy with yours and make sure they're square or they're oblong or whatever. I don't really care. I'm not trying to win a contest with the way they look, so. So just kind of spread it out on half of it. You have to taste that. Look, it tastes pretty good. Now, I'm going to just take it and take our fork and kind of crank it together. Just like a Hot Pocket or something. Whoops. Didn't mean to get my filling out. I got too much of the filling out over here. I didn't want to do that. The egg along the edge is supposed to help it stay together when it's cooking. I'd move that one out of the way a little bit. So I can kind of crank this one or kink it. Now, I just took a notion I wanted one of these. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and baste the top of it a little bit. When I get it in the pan, I'll do the other side of it that way too. Because again, there's only one of me, so I don't need to make a ton of these to show you how to do it. So now I'm going to come over here. So you can see what I'm doing here at the stove. Go ahead and get this hot. Put in some oil, because I'm not baking them, I'm going to fry them. But the key is to get it hot. I'm looking for my ground cinnamon. Okay, I know I used it right here at my hand and didn't see it. Just going to shake a little bit. A little bit of sugar. Little buddy, you're right at my feet. And I'm just using my finger to kind of stir it around a little bit. And I'm going to put the egg side down first. Try to get this other one in here. Then I'm going to go ahead and do these on the top while they're here. You know, normally a lot of people would deep fry these or bake them. But like I said, in this heat, who wants to get the oven going? could have made 3 smaller ones, but that's okay. This size is good, and I didn't want that much egg on there. Ah. Oh well. Get that overabundance of egg out, because we don't need it. Come on, let's go. Go ahead. Go. Go. Sound like he's got a hairball. Let him go cough it up outside. I don't want him coughing it up in here. Now basically all we've got to do is fry these until they're done. They're brown on each side, and then we're going to dip them in the cinnamon and sugar. And we're going to have us a cherry turnover or cherry pie. Ooh, I got it too hot. Didn't want to get it too hot. That's fine, but I'm glad I didn't get it any hotter than that. But we're basically just frying it until the bread is done and it's brown. And then, like I said, I'm going to dip it in the cinnamon and the sugar. I could have made them a little smaller and made 3, but it's okay. I'll eat a piece of that baby. Mine are almost shaped like a piece of pie. And I didn't intend it to work out that way, but it did. And I got cherry filling coming out. I got a hole in my pastry. And the thing is to get it in there and move it around, you know, while it's still hot and wet. All of that goodness is trying to come out. Put a little more on there. It'll melt down as it sits there. But there you go. 2 apple turnovers, or apple pies as you want to call them. They're not shaped like McDonald's, but they're basically the same order as their apple pies. So let me get another plate. And I had cherry drip out all over that one. Don't that look good? Let's cut it in half. Yeah, that would have made 4 of them, I guess. But look at that. Don't that look good? Cherry pie, y'all, or cherry turnover. And it's too hot. I mean, I can cut me a little piece off, I guess. Y'all take a bite. Don't that look good? That's just like eating a cherry pie. It's good, y'all. I would pick it up and bite it, but if I do that, the filling's going to go everywhere. And you got that cinnamon. The cinnamon and the cherry pie filling, the sugar. Woo! didn't want that soaking in the top of that. But there, I got dessert tonight, and I got dessert tomorrow. That would have been so good with a piece of ice cream, you know, just a scoop of ice cream on top. Oh my God, that would have been so good. I don't have any ice cream, or you know, Cool Whip or whipped cream. That would have been good too. This is good, y'all. I can't quit eating it. That little bit of sugar in the crust and the vanilla flavoring, that makes it just so good. Y'all try this recipe, quick and easy. Make you some apple, or not apple turnovers, but some cherry. A cherry turnover. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a blessed day. Please like, share, and subscribe to my videos, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye now.